Okay, we're here with Annabelle Todd, who is a person of Treasure Beach, one of the people that we always reach out to if we want any help. Annabelle, tell us a little bit about your community.
So my family built a house here in 1969. So I was probably about 8 years old. And the reason that my dad chose Treasure Beach when he could have chosen anywhere else on the island is that he said the best people in the world come from Treasure Beach. The community that it was, the fishermen, plus the farmers, he always found them very caring and very loving and very willing that he hadn't found anywhere else in Jamaica. And it's not to say it doesn't happen in Jamaica elsewhere, but particularly here was his choice for building a house down here.
I've found that since I've come in, everybody is so warm and friendly, and I stop at one shop and ask for some help, and next thing somebody jumps on a bike and takes me up there, and then they don't expect anything for it either. It was just, they're just lovely. And then as I'm coming back down again, they're all waving at me like they know me.
And it's not like you live here, but it's just an overwhelming kindness, I think, that's inherent with this community. It's like a good example. I have a motorbike, and I had a bad accident. And I remember falling as the bike was crashing. It was there was nobody around. It was a Sunday. When I sort of surfaced from this accident, there must have been about 20 people around me trying to help me, calling for help, calling Jason, somebody to get me. But it's not like they just left me there. I mean, it was, and it's always been like that. If I break down on the road, there's always somebody around. Come, Miss Annabelle, let me help you. And it's always been like that. It's no different now than it was even 40 years ago.
And what I've noticed coming here is the condition of the animals. I mean, even the strays, they are in great condition. It's people seem to look after their animals, and I know that tourism has been struck really hard with COVID, so people don't have the money to look after their animals and themselves sometimes, and yet still what I've seen here has been amazing.
Well, I think it's historically been a community that has raised animals, whether now it's goats, but traditionally there was goats, there was mules, donkeys, cattle. So people have always had a strong connection to animals. They raise them, and insofar as they also know how to take care of their animals. If something does happen to them and they can't afford a vet, they do know what to do. Whether it's to use blue powder or spray, or they're also willing to say, listen, my dog has broken his leg, can you help me?
Yeah.
It's the concern for that animal.
This has
instead
to be
of just leaving it there to just pester.
No,
they'll
definitely
reach out for help.
Definitely. It has been one of the most compassionate communities we have ever done a clinic in, just driving around and seeing and meeting people and talking with people. But you're very lucky to live here.
Indeed.
It is absolutely gorgeous. If somebody comes to Treasure Beach, what do you recommend that they do?
Oh, you'd be remiss if you didn't take a boat trip down the coastline and up the Black River. I mean, it's just such a beautiful trip by boat. And also, it's so safe and so friendly that, just going and playing dominoes by the bar, going and having a couple of drinks at a local bar, you can do that easily, and get to know the people, because really, best people in JA.
Yes, I'll second that. All right, my love. Thank you very much, Annabelle.
Thank you, and thanks for all you're doing. It's a joy to have you here.
It's not hard, I tell you.